hello. Welcome to the Aunty Lisa Show. What shall we do a story about today? And bag number 1. There is Aunty. Bag numero 2. It's a long deep bag. There is Parker. And bag number 3, the flowery bag of destiny. There is helicopter. Very nice. Bag number 4, the pink bag. Oh, there's not much left in this pink bag. A cat. Nice. This one. Bag number 5. Oh, sorry, that's it. Oh, the Australian Outback. G'day, mate. Prepare for some really bad accents. Oh, pants. Why did I put 2 in there? The aquarium. Nice. Let's see if there's anything else we're going to have. We're not a shrimp on the barbie. I think we need. We're missing someone. We're missing someone. Aleksander, Kristoffer and Aunty Lisa? Yes! What kind of story would that be if we didn't have those guys in it? Alright. Let's have a go at this then. Is that enough people? Now we can add some in along the way. I'll try not to do it all in an accent. Right. One day, Aleksander and Kristoffer and Aunty Lisa decided to go to Australia. So, they said, hey, Mummy, Papa, can we go to Australia and talk like this? And Mummy and Papa said, okay, but as long as you don't talk like that the whole time. And Aleksander and Kristoffer went, all right then, mate. We'll just talk like this for a little while. And Mummy and Papa said, well, make sure you take that Aunty Lisa, and also, can you please make sure she doesn't get into any trouble while she's out there? You know what she's like. And Aleksander and Kristoffer said, no problem, mate. And then they all packed a bag. And they packed in their bags all the things they might need on a trip to Australia, such as binoculars and magnifying glasses and big coats with lots of pockets and a book about all the different animals that live in Australia. And they borrowed their phones from Mummy and Papa just in case there might be any ghosts that need hunting. And then they packed some very important things, which was some snacks. So they packed some sausages, which, as it turns out, do not last very long when carried around in a backpack. So they pretty much had to eat them straight away on the journey, because the journey to Australia actually takes like a whole day. So they got on the aeroplane and they flew all the way to Australia, and they watched so many films that their eyes actually turned rectangular. I can't do it. Sort of. No, never mind. They went into rectangles for a little while. And then luckily, once they'd had a nap, they started pop back into circle-shaped eyes. So that was pretty lucky. So anyway, off they trotted to Australia. And they thought, right, we've got to go and see all the sights of Australia. And they decided to take a helicopter trip to the Australian Outback, which is, by the way, where you will find such creatures as kangaroos, and you'll find some koala bears, and you'll find dingoes, which is kind of like a dog / fox, and some other stuff. Ooh, and you have to watch out actually for some snakes. There are some snakes out there. They bite you. Oh, and crocodiles. Got to watch out for them crocodiles. That's what the helicopter pilot told them. So off they went to the Australian outback in a helicopter. And when they landed, they were like, whoa. All the ground in the Australian outback is orange. And it's a very strange thing, but that is the colour of the ground in the Australian outback. And it was so super hot that they nearly sizzled like sausages the minute they stepped out of the helicopter, like, zzz, and they went, whoa, we've got to go find somewhere shady. This is so hot and melting. And they'd already eaten their sausages. They were a bit upset about that. But luckily, they had an Australian guide named Jeff. And he was the helicopter pilot. And he said, hey, g'day, mates. What we're going to do today, we're going to have ourselves a barbecue. And we're going to have some shrimps and some sausages. And we're going to drink some tinnies. And Aunty Lisa stepped in and said, no, Aleksander and Kristoffer cannot drink tinnies. But they can have some squash. And he said, okay, mate. So anyway, then had a big barbecue under the shade of a massive tree. And they looked out around them and the sun started to set. And their guide named Jeff went, hey guys, what we need to do is we need to set up camp. We've got to put some tents up, okay? So they pitched their tents and then they sat round the fire and they listened to all the strange sounds in the Australian outback. And they could hear lots of owls hooting and strange creatures squeaking and squawking. And then all of a sudden, they looked around and they saw a mysterious cat. And they went, why is a cat out here in the Australian outback? Cats should be living in someone's house, not in the Australian outback. And they were like, hey, come here, puss. And the cat went and ran away. And they went, oh, that was pretty odd. But, oh well, maybe it's not a very friendly cat. And then everybody went inside their tent and tried to get some sleep. But suddenly there was a loud noise. And the noise went, and everybody woke up like this. What was that horrible noise? And they looked around and they opened up their tents. They peered out and they went, and do you know what it was? Well, I'll tell you. It was somebody playing a didgeridoo. Now, a didgeridoo, for those of you that